Teaching is more than just standing in front of a class. It's crafting experiences that stick, moments that spark curiosity, and lessons that transform learners. But how do we plan lessons that truly connect? Let's unlock the secret, the Assure model, a powerful guide that helps teachers design meaningful, technology-rich, and learner-centered lessons. The Assure model was developed in the 1980s by educational experts Heneage, Molenda, and Russell, authors of the famous book Instructional Media and Technologies for Learning. At a time when technology was just entering classrooms, teachers needed a roadmap, a way to blend media, methods, and motivation. That's how the Assure model was born, a practical framework to make lessons systematic, effective, and exciting. Each letter in Assure stands for a crucial step in the teaching process, and each letter has its significant functions and reasonings. First, we have the Analyze Learners. This is where the before semester or before the lessons. And next is the State Objectives, wherein this is for preparation or prior to instruction. And next, the Select Methods, Media, Materials, and also the Utilize Media Materials. This is where instruction begins. And next, the Require Learner Participation, and which also this is during instruction or during the lessons. And lastly, the Evaluate and Revise for end of semester or end of lessons, wherein teachers evaluate their students, how they learn or what have they learned, and the whole semester or lessons that have been discussed. For that, let's dive into each one and let's explain further each. First is the Analyze Learners. Step 1. Analyze your learners. Ask yourself, who are they? What do they already know? And how do they learn best? A good teacher is like detective, observing, questioning, and understanding students' strengths, weaknesses, and learning styles. Because before you can teach effectively, you must first know your audience. Pause and think. If you were to describe your class in 3 words, what would they be? Curious? Creative? That's where your planning begins. Next is state your objectives. These are your learning destinations, clear statements of what learners will be able to do after the lesson. And in this, we use the ABCD format, or the audience, behavior, condition, and degree. In audience, who will learn? And next, the behavior, what will they do? And in condition, under what situation? And last, the degree, how well must they perform? A good objective is like a compass. It keeps your teaching on track. Once objectives are set, it's time to select your methods, media, and materials. Will you use group discussions, interactive videos, or slideshows, or real-life demonstrations? The best teachers choose variety, materials that fit both the objectives and the learner's needs. Imagine teaching the water cycle. Would you show a video, do an experiment, or let students act it out? The right choice depends on your learners, and that's the beauty of this step. And we have step 5, the Require Learner Participation. Learning is not spectator sport. Students must do, discuss, and discover. This could mean group tasks, debates, games, or digital simulations. The goal is to make learners active participants, not passive listeners, because the more they engage, the more they retain. Ask yourself, how can I make my next lesson more hands-on? Maybe through a role play, an online quiz, or a creative project. And finally, the Evaluate and Revise. Look back and ask, did my students meet the objectives? Were the materials effective? What can I improve next time? Reflection is the heartbeat of good teaching. Every lesson is a draft, and every draft can get better. So what makes the Assure model special? It's not just about planning, it's also about connecting. It connects teachers to learners, media to meaning, and objectives to outcomes. It reminds us that technology is powerful only when it's used with purpose. And that would be all, guys, and I hope you learned something in this discussion. Bye-bye and thank you.